obviously we're looking forward to race 2 being
Yeah.
released. And
Yes.
it's released today. You're going to Cineworld afterwards. Can you tell us a little bit about race 2?
25th of January it's coming out, and I'm very excited about it. We enjoyed the first one very much, and we were lucky that it ran and did well. So I think the idea and the franchise lends itself quite well to a sequel. So, you know, we tried to make it cooler and sexier and more fun than the last time. The main thing for that was to try and get a good script, because sometimes sequels are not as good as the original. So it was nice that this worked out the way it did.
Is there as many twists in this one as the previous one?
It's got a few less twists, which is probably good. But it does have twists, yeah. I think that's part of the format of the screenplay that people like.
Great. And how was it like to work with your co-stars, John Abraham and Deepika?
Very nice. Deepika, it's not the first time we've worked, and you know, I always enjoy working with her. She is different in every movie, and the films are quite different, so there's no sense of repetition. But that was fun. Jacqueline, I think, has done a phenomenal job, and she was very fresh and brought a lot of freshness to the film, actually, with her presence. And she's great fun to work with, a nice girl, so I enjoyed that. And of course John sort of inspired us all to work out and be super fit, and you know, I don't think he's eating too much butter chicken and naan in here.
We had him once before actually, and he just wanted to drink water.
Yes.
And it's okay to be like that, but
Yeah.
I think, you know, these days I think star needs to be more people to relate to that star.
Sure.
And if you go over the top a little bit, I think sometimes it's too much sometimes. But I think you're sort of perfect, but in the sense that you're fit, and obviously having too much muscle, it doesn't look good on the screen, does it? Do you think? I mean, what do you think?
Well, I hope not, because I certainly don't have too much.
No.
So I hope that's
Still
okay
look
with
good.
people. Well, let's see.
So that's that. Any other new films that are coming out? In the
Well,
pipeline?
I'm shooting
I think
for a
I spoke
movie
last time
called
about one, didn't we? You said you was doing one.
Bullet Raja, which is on at the moment.
Sure.
And then we've just produced a film with two young boys in it, which is, I think, India's first zombie comedy. So it's a zom-com. It's quite funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're talking about taking that to sort of the International Horror Film Festival.
Seriously, it's a zombie film. Actually, zombie film.
Yeah, comedy though.
Comedy one.
Yeah. So,
A bit like Shaun of the Dead, something
well, I
like
haven't
that.
seen Shaun of the Dead, but it's a funny. I mean, I guess it's funny. And I hope it runs because it's new. There's something fresh about
Has
it.
there been many horror films out in Bollywood
Many
before?
horror films, but never a kind of like a zombie comedy for sure.
So that should be good.
I hope so.
That should be good. Okay, well, the next question I'm going to ask you is, last time you came, we asked you to pick a table out, which is your favourite table, and you picked this table.
Yeah.
And any particular reason why you
I don't
picked
know.
this
I
table?
think when you walk into a room, sometimes there's a reason you like a particular table. I think it's, you know, you can see everything. It's a good vantage sort of point. It has. I like to sit next to the window. Not that there's much to see, except another room. But I think it's got a sense of space and comfort. It's tucked away in the corner, and I kind of like that in a restaurant. I usually like sitting in the middle of the corner of a restaurant rather than the middle.
I think that is far better. I think this way you get to see a much better
back
view and
support.
everything, and yeah.
Nothing going on
Hidden away in
behind
the
you.
corner. Absolutely.
That sort of thing.
Sure. Last time we asked the question, what was your favourite food?
It's a gunslinger's corner, actually, isn't it?
It is. I think it is. I think personally, this is a perfect position you want to be. You don't want to be noticed. I think you want to be just there, so you can. The exit's just down there.
Exactly.
You don't want to be noticed and quietly and not be disturbed. I think this is probably the best table. I think you chose the best one.
Thank you.
I think. So that was a good choice.
Remember, because there was
a birthday
there was
party.
almost a chance that we could have chosen it without bothering to come and see it. But I kind of insisted on saying, how can I choose it without seeing it, right?
You made us walk through a wedding
Yeah.
which had about 500 people, and they saw you and they started chasing us. And that was dangerous.
That
and
was
that's
fun.
probably the most dangerous thing I've ever done. And to walk casually upstairs, and of course you walk into the restaurant. I have to admit, you're a very cool person.
Well, thank you. It's very kind.
No
It was
problem.
quicker to do it that way.
it's
But we had
brilliant.
to see the table.
Yeah,
It had
there
to
was
be.
a birthday
I'll
party
tell you
also
something, that
when we
was
walked
brilliant.
in.
And
We
you
had to
picked
see
it
it. We
up.
had to see it. And that's why I'm glad. I love this table, actually.
The other question I think we asked was about your favourite food. I think last time you mentioned it was butter chicken.
Yes.
Still your favourite?
Oh, I even like dal chawal, you know, like plain, simple dish. And kind of like a fried sliced bhindi
Sure.
But even sheikh kebab and naan is probably one of my favorite meals.
That's fantastic. That's brilliant. Should we put the trailer on? Yep, I think we're going to put the trailer on.
Okay.
These are guests that are here at the moment are my friends, and they're
Yeah.
obviously sponsored the event today. So we're going to put the trailer on and get to look at the race 2. I'm looking forward to it. I did really enjoy race 1, I have to admit.
Yeah.
I didn't go to cinema. I watched it on the aeroplane. One minute you think the story's going one direction, then the next direction, and you don't know who's backstabbing who. It was actually a really good film. I really enjoyed
I've
it.
got some tickets for you to see
Race 2.
the new one.
That would be fantastic. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That was a really good film, and I hope this one is just as good.
And we've got some CDs for your guests as well, so we
Brilliant.
can
That's what
give
we'll
out.
do.
You know, they've not gone out to anybody yet. So.
How's family life? How's
Pretty
work?
good. I mean,
I wanted to
as-
ask you, what does it feel like? Well, you were married before, but how does it feel
Yes.
like married secretary?
I think it feels nice and stable and time to concentrate on, I'm looking forward to building a nice new home. We're also going to do something and kind of do up my family home in Purodi.
Sure.
So it's like a year of building now and just make nice space to live in and then concentrate on work. We've had a long holiday together, 3 weeks.
Where did you go?
We were in Switzerland, Gstaad, which is
That
beautiful.
was your honeymoon in Switzerland.
I suppose, because we didn't really have a honeymoon after we got married.
Sure.
But time to get back and do some work and get fit again. And
No, you're absolutely
it's
right.
been good fun, but enough now. It's really been a good party. It's time to stop.
Yeah, it's time
We've
to
fallen off the
race.
wagon in a big way. I'm telling you.
Should we get the trailer played?
Yep.
Maybe let the guests know
Yep.
that we're going to play that on now.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Do you want to, after we do Q&A, should we do Q&A afterwards?
We'll play it first.
Yeah,
We'll let
let's
them
play
hear
it
us
first.
about it and then we'll have some
Okay.
questions. Yeah?
Right guys, shall we?
Lovely.
Okay, let me get everyone's attention. 1 second, let me just get everyone. Do you want to speak in this? Because I hate speaking in this. Hello, attention everyone. We're just about to play Race 2 trailer, so if you can please, the trailer please. Okay.
That was brilliant.